Hey everybody, this is Eric, aka Yoda, at Prepared Not Scared. Just wanted to run some stuff by you, see what you think, and this is just my opinion. And leave some comments below and let me know what you think. Uh, we've been talking about and asking the question, what do you think you would do, or how do you think you would fare if you were actually attacked in a real situation? I'm talking attacked, not you're fighting, not two people got in an argument and it turned into a fight. Talking you're minding your own business and you were out of nowhere attacked. Um, Most of us, including myself and many of my friends that are top level martial artists, would probably be surprised at our responses. We would probably do better than most, but even us and many of my friends would have a hard time. But um, there's an old saying: you always fall to the highest level of training. Uh, if you're not actively involved in the martial arts or self-defense training of some kind, um, you're going to rely on natural attributes such as power and strength and speed. And I'm 42, and I'm sorry, check that, 43, and every year it gets tougher to rely on your physical attributes. Skill and technique doesn't seem to go away too quickly, but strength and power does. And I'm only 5'5", so I'm a little guy, and I've never had the luxury of knowing what it means to be a big, strong guy. Um, some of you are friends of mine are very, very monstrous size, and they rely on that, and it works. But at some point in our lives, that's going to stop working. In a situation where it's a real attack, even if you are fit, if the other guy's loony, crazy, nuts, and he's on you, and he doesn't feel pain, and you can just beat him and beat him and beat him, and he keeps coming, you're going to be the one that gets tired. And exhaustion is the number one submission, and that's what they say in the UFC. So, and I believe it. So, training, people that want to blast and get in there and fight and say, I want to fight back, I want to punch, I want to kick. I'll kick him in the groin, I'll gouge his eyes out. All that stuff does work. But under stress, it degrades, and it becomes very hard to do. Um, but the main thing that we teach at our school is self-defense, not fighting. And self-defense means using good logic and good skill to get out of a situation first. The primary objective in any self-defense situation is that you go home. And if you utilize strikes, and I'm not against strikes because they do work, if you utilize strikes early in a self-defense scenario, you might find yourself in a worse scenario than you planned on. Because if you hit a guy or a girl or whatever the situation is that was just invading your bubble, a little too close, you took it personal, bang, and you hit them, you may be justified. Okay, and it's possibly very truly self-defense, but it could lead you into a courtroom. It also could lead the other person that wasn't really planning to attack you to now take it to another level. They wasn't really going to fight. They wasn't really going to attack. They were trying to intimidate. Now they're going to hurt you, and they're likely capable of it. So I just wanted to use this to just kind of give you some insight on what we do, what I do. Chilling out after a long day at the dojo today, and just kind of had this on my mind, and just wanted to share it with you guys. And leave your opinions down below. If you don't like what I got to say, tell me why. But I believe that if we utilize distance control is our primary, like knowing that the bit further away you are, the better you are, or the closer you are, the better off you are. Utilizing the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu mindset, and all the space or none of the space is what you want to give them. I think that's the best logic on self-defense. That mid-range where everybody likes to have that, I want to fight, spar, dodge, bob, and weave. That's where people get hurt. That's where it takes martial sport, martial, arts in that light. That's where it happens. So if you don't agree with me, or if you do, even if you do, if you don't, leave some comments down right there and let me know what you got to think, and give me your opinion of that. We were discussing how do you think you would fare if you were actually attacked? And I'm not talking an argument. I'm talking an attack. Someone grabs you, someone tackles you, someone sneaks up on you, someone sucker punches you. All of that. How do you think it's going to handle in your situation? Because all of my goal is with this entire program is to talk about being prepared, not scared. Now, don't confuse not being scared with being tough. That's not the point. Okay, tough and the others, they don't match up. So this is just me talking blunt, no editing, no nothing. If you don't like what, just stop and rewind or go listen to somebody else. But hope you enjoy our videos, and please share them. And I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And make sure you set some goals and make a great new year. Hope you get involved in some martial arts school somewhere, whether it's mine or anyone else's. We're glad to have you on the mats. Hope to see you one day at a seminar. Hope to see you one day in my school. Take care. Be prepared, not scared.